order. We do have a quorum. I'll have the prayer tonight, and Alderman Haas will have the Pledge of Allegiance. If everyone would please rise for the prayer and the pledge. Dear Lord and Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for your eternal gift of Jesus and his sacrifice on the cross for us. We thank you for that act of love and mercy upon us. We ask, Lord, that you would bless this city, that you would put your hands upon all of our residents, that you would touch their lives, that you will lead this board, lead our directors, and lead our team to fulfill the mission that you've called us to. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. First item we have is approve the minutes from the February 29th, 2024 workshop, the March 7th, 2024 regular meeting, and the March 20th, 2024 special meeting.
I make a motion. You can go on.
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Is there a second?
A second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Motion passes. We have nobody signed up for the public comment period. Moving on to our departmental reports. Police Chief Mays.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, illustrious Board of Aldermen. So you have the report before you. Nothing too distressing to me in reviewing it. We do have our efforts are showing improvement in terms of our traffic stop activity and things of that nature. So we're upping our proactive activity with the department. So any questions regarding the report?
Yeah, what's the progress been about more new officers? I know we of this week we was total of 17 short. That's 5 detectives, 3 dispatch, 8 patrol, and 2 sergeants. Is it progressing along good or?
Yes. So prior to my arrival, and with the events prior to my arrival, there were some people that were looking for employment elsewhere. They were already in the process when I first arrived, and we did have some people leave to go on to other agencies. We've had other people leave because they had to relocate with their spouse because their spouse got employment elsewhere in the state and things of that nature. So we've seen that level off, and we have been. I should say when I first got here, we were focusing on recruitment a lot. 100% was on recruitment, and then we realized that we also had to focus on retention. So, and in order to do that, I wanted to create opportunities for the officers that work for the Laverne Police Department. I wanted them to have a career that they could be proud of and that they could partake in different varieties of assignments. And so to that end, we are in the process right now of creating a street crimes division, which will be out and deployed this summer to focus on traffic and other areas of concern that may arise over time. We also are expanding our SWAT team. We just went through a competitive process and had some people complete that. So we'll be offering that as an opportunity to some of our officers. Working on getting our motorcycle unit back up. We have 2 Harley-Davidson motorcycles in the garage that need to be tuned up, but we need officers that are trained and certified so that they can patrol on those motorcycles. And then the bicycle unit is something that I want to get up and running again, and it's a requirement that I'm making for membership in the street crimes division, because if we have entry to autos or auto thefts or burglaries in any of our neighborhoods or subdivisions, bicycle patrols are huge. They are something that we can utilize so that we can have kind of a stealth mode in terms of patrolling those neighborhoods. Because of those opportunities that we're creating now for our officers, we're seeing people reinvigorated with their careers and they want to stay. As a result, we do have some vacancies. Right now, I went over the numbers with Andrew today. We have 1 vacancy in dispatch. We have the dispatch supervisor position that we created that we're in the process of filling right now. We have 8 vacancies for police officer currently, 5 detectives and 2 sergeants. So I have committed to the Detective Bureau because we are down. Fully staffed would be 9, we're down to 4. And I've committed for every 2 uniformed people that we put on the street, I will make a promotion to detective so I can bolster up the Detective Bureau, because that impacts our ability to do background investigations and felony investigations in the city. So we've looked at our resources, we've deployed them, I think, more efficiently and effectively, and I think we're in a position of strength moving forward. And we have a lot of officers who are our greatest advocates. They're talking amongst their peers and people that they know and saying that this is a good place to work, and they agree with the vision that we're bringing here in Laverne, and I believe we're attracting the right candidates.
And Chief,
Thank you, Chief.
You're welcome.
having shortages in a police department, as far as open positions for staffing, that's a pretty common occurrence, isn't it?
Absolutely. After what happened in 2020, we have seen a drop-off in a lot of people entering the profession, and recruiting has been difficult across the country. It's not unique to Laverne, but I think that we are taking some unique steps to combat it.
I spoke with a couple of my different colleagues, and in Murfreesboro they've got 22 openings. With the sheriff's office, they've got 28. And then I spoke to Mayor O'Connell in Nashville. They have 167.
Yes.
So it seems pretty widespread.
Yes. Oh, it is. It's not unique to Laverne. It's a problem across the country.
Mayor Cole kind of took the words or statements out of my mouth. I certainly don't keep up with it like you would, but it's an ongoing trend in this day and age. And I know that you try, and I know you're trying to get them fulfilled. And you're right, we do have I think we got a good benefit package. I think we got a good, decent pay package to offer. But as Mayor Cole said, I do see all of that stuff. And friends of ours that is with the Sheriff's Department and the police departments in Nashville always. So other than you trying to do your regular duties, you've got to go that route too and try to get that. So
Absolutely. And I am active in the recruitment process. When they come here to test on a Saturday, I make sure I'm here on those testing days to address the applicants and kind of tell them what my vision is, where we're going, the direction we're going as a department, and what I expect of them if they earn a position with this department. And I think having that contact with them early on in the process and encouraging them has been beneficial to us as well. So I'll continue to do it.
Do you want to speak to the recruitment opportunity that we're looking at with Captain Call?
Yes, so Captain Call, one of our greatest avenues of recruitment is through the military, people who are coming out of the military and are looking for a job in law enforcement. And so Captain Call is going to be traveling to the 4 most common bases for the most number of soldiers to be being discharged from the military and coming into civilian life, and we're going to try to recruit from those areas, because when we've done that in the past, there's I believe he's going to be going to Florida, Texas, one in Nashville here, and one in North Carolina. But the ones that we've done locally have actually paid off with dividends for us. So, and to offset the cost of those recruiting trips, he's actually staying with family in each of those locations. So we are optimizing our dollars to the best of our ability, but we're hoping to get more qualified candidates from those pools.
What is the starting pay of a new officer?
Well, there's 2 different levels, one for certified officers and one for non-certified officers, and I'd have to throw that over to Andrew. I think it's somewhere in the range of $24 to $26.
Yeah, an uncertified candidate would start at $24.66 an hour, and a certified candidate would start at $26.95 an hour.
Yes.
and that does not include the benefit
It
package.
does not include the benefit package, which in today's value, if we are insuring a family, that's roughly $31,700 the city pays for that benefit.
And so if anybody's out there watching, we are currently
Phone
recruiting.
number is.
Yeah, the phone number, call the PD, ask for Chief Mays. But and also right now, and I know we've had conversations about the state of Tennessee having that one bonus package, but it is a first come, first served. There's an X number of dollars that every community is allotted for that. And so, once we run out of those funds, we run out. So not everybody who applies would be guaranteed to get the bonus from the state of Tennessee. But, don't dilly-dally. Make sure you get your application in.
Sounds like you and your staff and Andrew and his staff is doing your due diligence, and we appreciate it. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I'll pass it along.
And I just want to say, your community outreach, as far as you and the officers and Amber being at the Easter egg drive-through, that helps with recruiting and retention also. And some of my friends that drove through, they were very impressed that the chief of police and the fire chief were out handing out candy. So that helps a lot. So thank you.
Sounds good. And we had one of our new dispatchers out there as well. So, no, that's good to hear. And next year I challenge Chief Beasley to a bunny contest, bunny outfit contest. So, yeah.
David, write that down, please.
Strike that from the minutes.
Bruce is he's writing.
Any more questions? No?
Thank you, Chief.
All right. Have a good night.
Moving on to the fire department. Chief Beasley, I'm sure he's got an update on Fire Station 41 for us, too.
Absolutely, but I would like to begin to thank Chief Mays for being part of the Parks and Recreation team, hauling off all the trash that I put in this car that I picked up last weekend. So good job. So Mayor, Vice Mayor, Aldermen, I trust that you have had an opportunity to review the monthly report for the fire department. We did have a significant uptick from last month compared to the year before at 324 responses. And I'm trying to target that down to the 19 additional runs in miscellaneous, which has to do with smoke detector or smoke alarm installation, checking carbon dioxide detectors, what we would probably call a call for service, not necessarily an emergency response. And can't specifically target what caused that uptick, but there it is. And we do have update on the fire station. We are working extremely fast on that group. Romack and Johnson Bailey are doing an exceptional job. We do have a slight delay, waiting on some front doors. That's going to be a delay for us in getting those installed, and that's just a delivery issue. Other than that, I believe things are going exceptionally well. If you drove by today, you'll have seen that the front has been graded off. They'll be getting ready to pour concrete in the front. The side yards have been cleaned up. So you should see a significant appearance change to the front of the building. It won't be a final product, but it will definitely look more like a fire station than a construction site over the next couple of weeks. Large generator set today. We should have electricity in the next couple of weeks, so they'll be having a climate control environment to reduce the moisture in the building, so they have a lot of work to do, but we're exceptionally proud of it.
And then you've had a video go out as well.
Yes, sir. Ann shot a video last week, and it was released yesterday. And when we get the ceilings in, which I believe will be next week, we'll probably do an actual walkthrough room by room and share some of that footage. It's impressive. It's a nice building. It's exactly what fire department needs to work out of there for a very long period of time.
Well,
I noticed the sign foundation was put up this week. So
Yes, sir.
that's always a good sign that the parking lot's fixed to be done.
That is correct. That'll be a great focal point. Shows the city of Laverne, Fire Department Station 41. We're really excited. The guys and ladies of the department are obviously excited about having a new home. Now, I will have to say there'll probably be some tears shed when they pull out of that old fire station that's been home to so many of them for so many years. There'll definitely be a piece of history for them that they're leaving behind, but it definitely shows progress.
yes, sir. I was glad to see the structure fires went down from last year and from last month,
Yes, sir.
both.
Yes, sir. I would like to take credit for that, but I'm not certain that that's the case.
Any other
But
questions?
if you do notice that if you compare our notice of inspections this year versus last year, those are significant. We hired that new fire inspector, and that person is dedicated specifically to that task daily. We had a life safety officer that was splitting his duties between commercial inspections and then working at the senior center occasionally, working with the businesses locally, at the schools. And so now we've been able to dedicate both of those tasks to different people to do specific jobs, and we're really seeing some progress with that. So hopefully those types of incidents and the most important thing is the reduction and prevention of fire. And so that's what the inspection crews are taking care of.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Moving on to Parks and Recreation Department, Mr. David McGowan. No bunny ears?
Tonight. But Donna is coming up behind me, so there's no telling what's next. Mayor, Vice Mayor, Board, you guys have the parks numbers for the month. You see the help desk tickets, 83 on our maintenance side, 633 man-hours devoted to that. You see our past events. March 23rd was our Easter drive-through. Upcoming events, April 6th is going to be opening day of baseball and softball season. I believe that is at 9 o'clock. Upcoming meetings, April 15th, Park and Rec Advisory Committee and the Beautification Advisory Committee. Easter drive-through, amazing success. Thank all you guys for coming out and participating. It's the first time that we've had other departments come join us besides the library. So I'm going to try to name them. Hope I don't leave anybody out. We had City Hall present, fire, police, library, Public Works. We had a church there and another vendor, and I think I may be leaving somebody out. Did I say City Hall? Amazing turnout. We're usually done by 11:15. It's usually slated for 10 to 11:30. Or while supplies last, we didn't leave till after 1 o'clock. So we do have some things in place next year to kind of have traffic flowing a little bit more smoothly. But it was amazing to see the people that waited in that line and all the smiling faces come through. We heard nothing negative about it. I'm sure some people on Floyd Mayfield weren't happy, but everybody we saw come through the park were ecstatic, and that's what we like to see. Any questions?
So can you give us an update on 50 Forward?
50 Forward is supposed to start at the center, managing it on May the 1st. They're actually going to be on site this Friday, a couple of their representatives to kind of go through the center, kind of get the lay of the land. Kathy's going to be down there with them Friday. I know they do have 2 jobs posted. They may be doing some interviews Friday at the center. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's kind of the word we've gotten to fill those jobs for 50 Forward. But so far, everything's moving right along. No issues yet, knock on wood. Anything else?
Do you want to talk about the block party at all?
Block party is May the 11th. It's at Veterans Memorial Park. It's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It'll be block party and touch a truck. Next month, Danny is going to help us out again and be our model with the hard hat and the vest. But we are currently taking vendors for that event.
I heard
Is the police and fire chief and Andrew, did I hear they're going to be in the Duncan booth or something?
No, sir, I usually throw the softballs.
I don't know anything about that.
As far as fire,
on the draw with that mic there.
as far as fire and police
I'm
go,
afraid of my hair getting messed up if I
I
go
will
in there
say
too
that I
much.
was very impressed with the police chief because he had his wife on site at the Easter drive-through, giving him a hand. I'm not going to say what the fire chief's wife was doing. He'll have to tell y'all that separately. Any other questions?
One other thing for your demonstration, I've heard from Michael Dietz that Doug wants to participate as well.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know if we can find a hat that'll fit him. But we'll try. Well, at least we got a month. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, David. Moving on to the library department, Miss Donna Bebout. You have to follow that one for once.
That's what I was just thinking. Now, that's a hard act to follow. Hey, good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Aldermen. Good to see you all. The month of March, we have held our own with numbers. I'm very proud of the new patron cards that we were able to give out. Computer usage is up a little bit. Attendance was up. That helps with our classes that are going on with the emergency management technicians, correct? And this is the basic class, and it really helps to get those counted in. They're doing a great job. We enjoy having them in there. So it's been a good partnership. We're going to be sad when they go to the new fire department or station, but it was really good to have them aboard. Okay, I want to talk just a little bit about April the 8th. So on April the 8th, as you can see our board up there,
I cannot
and
see.
some of our department heads. I know you can't see me, it's a good thing. In the Nashville area, the partial solar eclipse will start around 12:44 p.m. and end at 3:20 p.m. with maximum coverage about 95% at 2:03. So from about 1 o'clock until about 2:30, the library staff's going to be out behind the library, out in the green space. We'll be giving away sun chips and water and possibly some moon pies to go along with it, and have a little small solar eclipse party. How many of you were there in 2017 for the total eclipse? Awesome. Our people counter counted over 2,000 people came through the library to go out to the solar eclipse party. We gave out close to 3,000 solar eclipse glasses that year. We are giving them out again. We started yesterday morning, and so far we have given out close to 1,000 pairs. We still have plenty at the library. So please let our people know, stop by the library, pick up a pair of glasses they can get for their family also. We want everyone to be safe during this event. It will not be total, but it's still, I think it's going to be something that's worth seeing. And thank you all for participating. We're really excited. We have the Murfreesboro Little Theater performance of The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. So this will be this Saturday, April the 6th at 10:30 at the library in the Storytime Room. Murfreesboro Little Theater is made up of volunteer actors and actresses, and even the director is volunteer. And they are amazing. So they're going to have their props. They're going to have all of everything that you would see at a live theater. And so we're excited about that. And so please, I would love for the community to come out to support the Murfreesboro Little Theater. This is a free performance, and it was free for the library to have them. First time we've done this in quite a while, so it's exciting. Also, something I'd like to share is on Thursday, April the 12th, and Ann and Jerry and Glenn, I will get this to you all. I just received it this afternoon. The Laverne Public Library will help host a hiring event, and it's through jobs4tn.gov. It's through the American Job Center in Murfreesboro on Old Fort Parkway, the Career Center. Great employees will be there. They will be interviewing. It's landscaping services, Yates from Nissan, Southwest Airlines, Amotech, Contemporary Services, Radon One, People Link, and more. This is Jeff Glidden, who is employed by the state of Tennessee, who is hosting this. So if anyone would like to come out, if you're looking for a job, it would be 9 to 1 on Thursday, April the 12th.
Miss Donna,
Yes.
the 12th is on a Friday.
Well, then let's say April the 11th. Or we may say Friday, April the 12th. Jeff sent me the flyer this afternoon, and I just printed and brought, and I said it with confidence. So our job fair will be either Thursday, April the 11th from 9 to 1, or Friday, April the 12th. You can call the Laverne Public Library tomorrow morning, and we will give you the correct date and time.
I'm sure Ann can get that on social media as well for us.
Absolutely. So, Ann, I will not be sending this one to you, but I will get you the correct information. Leave it to me. Okay, and that's about it. In your packet, I put our April events. So, and let me look on here and see what it says. Friday, April the 12th is what it says on our schedule of events. So our schedule that the library did is correct. The flyer that Jeff did, thank you, Jeff, is incorrect. Just saying. So if you have any questions, I'll take them. I think I've dug myself deep enough.
I'm sure HR is still attending all your events.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Participating, you know.
I wouldn't miss them.
Right.
I will be
And-
at the Stinky Cheese. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yes.
Can I bring my own stinky cheese?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
In fact, in fact, I heard that Emma Hawkins was needing a stand-in to help out, so that may work really well.
Any other questions for Ms. Donna?
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
She's like,
Now
phew.
finance has got to follow that up.
You can never follow behind Miss Donna. So you have your February report in front of you. Not a whole lot to mention, just sales tax is still holding steady. On the third page is a comparison to prior year. Of course, the numbers are a little skewed because we have projects going on in general fund, which makes the expenses look, larger than normal. And then when you look at the water sewer fund, revenues are down because in the prior year we got ARPA money, so that's kind of throws the numbers off a little bit. I do want to mention this Thursday we have a budget workshop. I have not gotten your general fund budget to you yet. We're still putting the final touches on it. I will probably be emailing that hopefully Thursday, sometime Thursday, and I will have a hard copy whenever y'all get here Thursday afternoon. So, and we'll be discussing general fund this week. Any questions?
Thank you, ma'am. And last but not least is Mr. Danny Campbell with the water treatment plan.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Board. I hope you've had the opportunity to review our monthly report for the water treatment plant for March. Any questions?
Well, can you speak a little bit to the both the 2 customer complaints and the flushing program that's going to start this summer?
Yes, sir. So we had 2 customer complaints, as you mentioned. One was for high pressure and one was for no water. For the high pressure complaint, it was the home had a reading of 73 PSI. They did have some air in their lines, so I'm not sure if it just kind of shot out and they thought that they were having higher water pressure. We advised them to flush their lines, get that air out, and give us a call back if they were having any other issues with that. For the no water complaint, the homeowner said that their meter was replaced, so we contacted Public Works. They went back out there. From what I was told, that it may have been left closed, but I'm not sure. They came back out and remedied the issue very quickly, so once we found out about that. As for the flushing program, it should start sometime in between the beginning to the end of June. That kind of depends on lake turnover. We kind of like to let that happen so that we're flushing with the cleanest water possible, not dealing with any increased manganese or iron issues that we might see during lake turnover.
Any questions?
You mentioned about the residents needs to flush. You talking about this, the city doing the flushing, right?
For the location was for this particular location to flush their personal lines in their home. The second portion was about the annual flushing program.
How does a resident flush their system? They do it by the hot water heater, or?
They can clean out their hot water heater or just open up all the faucets, take off the aerators, allow the water to flow freely. I always enjoy trying to say that.
But it is a good practice to flush out your hot water heater, which once a year.
I'm not sure the time frame. I know there's probably, it says it on the sticker. I'm not a specialist on that, but yes, we've run into those issues before where there's been buildup and that's been the culprit.
I know I never did flush mine, and I put a new hot water heater in, and it had about that much in the bottom, but I never have flushed mine.
Yeah, we've seen that where it's caused people issues or not at all.
Any other questions? Thank you, Danny.
Thank you.
Moving on to old business, second reading ordinance 2024-04, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 2023-2024 general fund budget. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Hobbs. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No. Motion passes. Next, we have the consent agenda. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second? I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion passes. Then moving on to new business, first reading ordinance 2024-05, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 2023-2024 general fund budget. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Vice Mayor No. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. Resolution 2024-07, a resolution to amend the employee handbook. I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Hobbs. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
And I vote aye. Resolution passes. Resolution 2024-08, a resolution authorizing the City of Laverne to participate in the National Purchasing Cooperative Program. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Vice Mayor No. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution 2024-09, a resolution to write off Water Department bad debts. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve from Alderwoman Hobbs. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Number 10, motion to approve the new city mission statement, vision statement, and objectives. I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconds from Alderwoman Hobbs and Vice Mayor No. And I hope we plaster this everywhere once we have this passed. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Bauma.
I vote aye. Motion passes. Next, we have Resolution 2024-10, a resolution to authorize the mayor to execute a license agreement with CoStar Realty Information Incorporated. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Vice Mayor No. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Hobbs.
No.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
Motion passes. And then our last item, we've got Stormwater Appeals and Advisory Board. We've got 2 terms that are vacant. We have one applicant for this moment. It is Lee Hoagland, and I will appoint him to the open position. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Congratulations, Lee. With that, we're going to move on to the mayor and alderman comments. Alderman Waldron.
Yeah, I'd like for everybody to keep the Hayes family in their prayers. They had a double loss in their family recently. And like always, check on the elderly. Make sure your pets has ample shelter and fresh water. Thank you.
Alderwoman Hobbs.
Yeah, just a reminder, Rutherford County Schools will be out on April 8th for the eclipse, so what a better thing to do than send them down to Miss Donna for the afternoon. That's all. Thank you.
Alderwoman Haas.
A reminder that Rec League Baseball opens April 6th. Opening ceremonies are at 9 o'clock in the morning, so come on out and support the kids and have a great week.
Vice Mayor No.
I got nothing.
Wow. Well, I want to, again, just like Alderwoman Haas said, remind everyone about opening day. It's always a fun time seeing all the kids and the families out there. Want to encourage as many people as possible to sign up to be involved with our block party. And I want to thank Michael Dietz and Doug and his team. I know I've worn Doug out. Doug likes to run from me because of pothole reports. So, they're knocking them out bit by bit, and we appreciate you guys, whether it's picking up where people have dumped in the woods or helping to fix roads or signs. We appreciate you and the entire team, so thank you guys for that. And I'm excited very much about the new software for street maintenance. That's very promising, and we've been talking about that for quite a while. So with that, I call this meeting adjourned.